My boys. Okay. This was... Okay. I have videos up. This is my Facebook. I'm right. This was May 27th. Today is May 27th, 2024. This was 1 year ago, May 27th, 2023. How is Disneyland still open while there's a war still going on? I want to go to sleep and never wake up. I was hoping that car would take my life away. Instead, I have to stay here a little bit longer. For what? Picture notes. This was last year. This is from the city. Let's see what's in the picture notes. Kidnapping and murder. On July 15, 2022, Runyon was playing with a friend in her front yard when a man approached them asking for help finding a lost dog. After a short conversation, he grabbed Samantha, forced her into a car, and drove away. A day later, her nude body was found 50 miles south of Cleveland National Forest. She had been sexually assaulted and strangled. Police said the killer was extremely sloppy and had left behind mountains of physical evidence connecting him to the crime. Alejandro Avellera of Lake Elsinore, California, was arrested 3 days after abduction. His DNA was found on Samantha's body, and her DNA was found in his car. Avellera had previously visited his girlfriend in the condominium complex where Samantha lived and had been acquitted of molesting his girlfriend's daughter and niece. That case, for whatever fucking reason, that guy doesn't... Now he does, but that guy... This case did not make sense to me at all. When I think of this guy, when I think of this case, the BTK killer comes up, and another case comes up. A face comes up, instantly comes up. Instantly, a cop, an LAPD, a sheriff is, it comes up. More people, like, this time I have to go into a bar again. I have to go into a bar, but this time I'm going to a bar and I didn't even fucking realize that some of these people are molesters. Some of these people, like, for instance, what I found online, so many men and women have adult relationship and they're hiding pedophilia stuff. I cannot. When I walked my children to school, we were getting approached. I had my kids walk ahead of me. As they got older, I had my kids walk ahead of me, and I even told them about stranger danger stuff. I told them if someone comes up into you and say, I need help finding a lost dog, don't. And sure enough, it has happened. It does happen. These homeless people will do that. They're not just homeless people. They're people that claim to be homeless and they're not. Just like trans thing. The men's and women's bathroom bullshit. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna disguise themselves. They're gonna disguise themselves in any way possible. sometimes they get off on, it's disgusting, these people. How I had to like watch him. My mom does it too. My eldest, this is May 26, 2015. My eldest is turning 10 in about 4 months. The thing and ideas going through this kid's head is driving him crazy. When he talks about his birthday and where he's going to be at, and suddenly he stops and thinks about his 12th, 13th, and 14th and 15th. How he can't wait. No, one step at a time. My heart can't take it. He would do that. I want to do this on my 13th birthday. I want to do this. I'm like, Anthony, you're only 5 years old. You're only like 10. Like, come on. Like, stop. And he did that. And I think he knew. Like, no, don't do it. Over 90% of California pot farms infected severe pathogen. The black pharaohs of Egypt. John Forrest again. My book just arrived a few days ago, and I was surprised to see my daughters enjoying all the pictures. Will the author's been autographing the books for us? Oh, these are like the city people that I'm trolling because they were fucking trolling me. And Amy Walsh Peterson, she definitely needs to be investigated because the PTA money. What I saw. Oh wait. These people are trying to shut me up like I never was born. This was January 25th, 2021 or 2023. This YouTube is for my protection and for my grandkids. For my children are in danger and I do not know where they are at. I have been dealing with this domestic violence for 17 years, wanting out and help. The city I was once living with my kids made threats to harm me and my offspring. The school district knows what I was trying to do, but these teachers are stopping me because I can't get a job. These teachers are the problem of America's today because they can't get a job. Not because I can't get, because they can't get a job. Okay. The people that I knew at the school district are not the same people and now. They moved out. Doesn't make sense. They're only doing that to like hurry up and transfer, sweep things under the rug. Okay. So, Tina Turner. And then me in the hospital. That was last year. Soul tribes are narcissists that want to keep you in your place. Make no sense to have a soul tribe while there's a war going on. School doesn't teach you that. School doesn't teach you slavery, and a lot of these teachers, USA is killing babies for fun. These teachers, that's why we have a lot of homeless population. It's like what Hitler did. Hitler liked art, but the teacher, his art teacher, it was affected him. It obviously affected him. Cancer, the person slept with your friend. Cancer, no, that doesn't know. 2 years ago. That's her. I wanted to find out who she is. Wendigo. Okay, there's a tarot reader that passed away. Supposedly. I'm trying to find Old Savage Custom. Okay, this was August 16, 2020. This is Damian Garcia Monroy. These are politicians. These are city leaders trying to get up to where Trump's at because they see money, like presidency stuff. Like, and he's in special needs. He's special needs advocate. So anyways, I said, imagine having, I'm already pissed at the fucking city and school district at this point. And I'm putting things out. And I already know this. This guy, I'm fishing him. So imagine having to take your children to 2 separate school districts because both Westminster School District and Garden Grove School District can't get their act together. Garden Grove School District denied my request for only one of my sons, claiming there isn't any room because he had an IEP. I have information that could help you with this. So I laughed his fucking ass. Oh, you don't remember me at all, huh? Do you? Do you, motherfucker? So he's the one that messaged me on April 6, 2020. About Xavier Nguyen. Or Javier Nguyen. Xavier. Hi Tina, what do you know about Fong? I go, he's a liar and a sleaze, and he sleaze his way up to the top. I see he still uses pictures to do that. I have a brother. Oh, Gloria, and that usually never happens, and it happened. Oh my god, I have it on there. This 6:04. Time is 6:04. Oh, it's Mario time. Okay. So, I see he still uses pictures to do that. I have a brother who has brain damage from a car accident when he was little, and I was trying to get a couple of things that done with the city and school district. And Javier is what Mexican popped up. Farmland. Talking about this cover up. I'm pretty sure I know I hacked that, but I have it. I'm telling him what I know about Xavier. And then he screenshots my conversation and he gives it to Xavier. He did that. And that's Xavier, and that's a screenshot of my conversation that me and Damien are having. So and then he says, just because I don't unfriend people who are Republican or keep the conversation line open doesn't mean I support them. You don't know how many times I question Xavier, many times. I've never endorsed him or any of the sort. I don't want bad blood between us. You and I are supposed to be on the same team. Please explain what to, and then it cuts off. Like, there's more that he did. He even I made another video for it, so I'm going to tag that video on this one. because that is human sex trafficking. What I saw, and then Jacob. My mom talked about Jacob yesterday, and now Jacob. I'm like, it's gonna pop up. Oh, 147. 7 mixed match. Okay. So Jacob used to work at Sam's Club. Okay, that number is 1213, a magic number. So magic number. And and the third. Look at that, 1212. Who is that? Fucking Dan. Okay, so you got Eric Watland, 1213. I need to get the stupid motherfucker. Okay, my Lauren Tapia. What made me fucking disgusting? It was sick. The way Lauren Tapia was treating me is how he was talking about Jacob's daughter. How Jacob's daughter shouldn't be going into hotel rooms with adults, men. Like, what was Jacob thinking? He needs to be there for his daughter. He can't let his daughter do this and that. And I'm like, Lauren is texting somebody. As I'm telling Lauren, like, why are you so involved in Jacob's life when our kids are having trouble right now? I'm having trouble right now, and he's sweating. I need to go over there and talk to Jacob right now, and she shouldn't be doing that. I'm like, your son shouldn't be watching porn. Your son needs you right now. I was getting pissed. I was getting mad. I was getting angry. Because the things that she was the things weren't clicking. And the way she was acting at the birthday party, at my son's birthday party, was extremely off. And then all I kept thinking was my aunt. Jacob was never there for his daughter in the beginning. The mother wasn't there. They were both drug addicts. And when you're a drug addict and alcoholic, you're not there for your kid at all. And Jacob was convinced that his daughter was telling the truth, that she wasn't having sex at all. She's on birth control. Kids are not going to say that it's truth. And I'm looking at old classmates that have daughters, and they're pimping out their own daughter for their own kid, for their own friends. Soccer. I saw that in the soccer thing. And the girl had red hair. And a lot of the guys are gay. Bi. Like, tell the truth. A lot of I did not know that. Eric Watland is one of them that will groom your if he's best friends with you and you have a daughter that's really pretty, he'll groom them. These people can sleep at night. Dan's a nurse. Brock has ties to the Garden Grove Police Department because his uncle. And Patty Tapia. She does the witch stuff. and he's involved in the Illuminati and the Knights of the Round Table, university bullshit, Kappa Kappa, Yo Gabba Gabba stuff. And then this is Felipe. Oh, motherfucker that came, pedophile. I would want to be them ancestors or like mad at them. Anyways, okay, this was 2 years ago. This was 2 years ago. This one says, I'm here. Oh, they're here. Laughed my fucking ass off. Westminster is full of fake ass motherfuckers. Compton, here I come. LBC, LA, ready or not, here I come. I'm gonna find you and put you away. Ready or not, here I come. Okay, it's all about a book. It's so funny. Okay. What was I gonna do before it goes up? Oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna read somebody's text message that I met 2 years ago while I was trying to find shelter. Shelter. I didn't need food because I had food. I had packed food and stuff, but I did try. I did experience the going to the shelter and doing food and stuff like that. So anyways, I'm supposed to go to Signal Hill. Instead, I changed my plans. I'm like, I'm gonna go to the beach. I'm gonna ask my mom to go hunting to the beach, and usually she says no. And I go, well, since you're not driving, you can take me, maybe, so she ends up taking me, and I go, well, you can drop me off, because she didn't want to go. I go, well, you can drop me off at Golden West, and I can walk to the pier. It'd be closer. So that's what she did. She dropped me off at the Golden West, so that's what I did. Dropped Golden West, and I walked to the pier, and then to Main Street. And as I did, I found somebody that helped me out in Tustin 2 years ago in Tustin, and his name was there was two people, Jason and Jessica. I met them both outside, and they were telling me about like how long they've been in the streets for and stuff like that. That was 2 years ago. So anyways, then last year I saw him again walking in Tustin, just randomly, just it was by the square, no, the circle. It was by the circle, by the Tustin circle. So I saw him there, and I'm like, oh, how you been, this and that. He's like, things are doing good. And he didn't have a phone. So I'm like, well, hopefully I see you around. Then the other day I saw him on Main Street. He didn't recognize me, and he forgot who I was, but I recognized him, and it was him. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I saw him, and then he had the phone, and I gave him my flyer, and I got his message. I got his phone number now. So he needs resources that I can help him out with. Resources. The resources not gonna help me, but they will fucking help him. The problem is he's heavily into God, and he goes to church, but church is failing him. Church is not helping him. I don't believe in God, and I don't have the heart to tell him, like, it's not my place right now to tell him, but he needs help. Anyways, he told me yesterday, or he texted me yesterday, and then he says how I was, and he says, I'm got done with the Mariners church at Santa Ana. And I said I was going to my doctor's appointment, and he says, if I was driving, okay. And I go, that's good. Did they have breakfast? He goes, no breakfast at church, if that's what you're asking. And he says a couple of donuts, holes, and coffee. I go, oh, that's nice of them to have donuts. He goes, yes, it was. I go, they should have breakfast for everyone too. That would help out so much for everyone. It's Sunday. Yesterday was Sunday. They only had donuts and coffee for church. Knowing that homeless people, church, like, I've gone to church and there's nothing there for support. No homeless and nothing. Just talk. Oh, let it up to God. Let Jesus take the wheel. Drunk? Because that's what they do in the bars. And then he says that's true when I asked him about the food. He goes, it's difficult to find a place that feeds on Sunday. I hear there's one at Hart Park, but I never found it. Same here. I usually either depend on food stamps or the Lord for those days. I understand. I'm trying to look for those places too, and nothing. Oh, did you eat at all besides the donuts? He goes, well, a couple of donut holes and some fries I found on the top of the trash can. I thank God for both. That hurt me. He thanked God for a couple of donut holes and fries that he found on top of a trash can. This was yesterday at 10:40. That was at 10:42 a.m. And I said, "What are your plans today?" And then that was at 10:43 a.m. 1:44. He says, I'm heading to Huntington Beach now. I just hopped on the 64 bus to get to Beach Boulevard. 64, I just said 64. Right now the time is 6:19. I'll be there about 7. I like the drum circle there every Sunday. I go, oh, that's awesome. I go, anything for you other than the doctor visit? I'm going to head to Signal Hill later on in Long Beach if the doctors don't take long. So that's all I'm going to say. And then I gave him the wellness center that I'm going to show him on Tuesday, because I believe that they can help him a lot more. It breaks my heart because compared to the first time I saw him, he aged like 5 times older than what he is. If I remember, if he's not from California. And I helped somebody else out that I took another guy to the resource center, and he liked it. But he was like I don't like taking those types of people, and that's Jonathan, those type of people to those wellness centers, because they have people that need just people to talk to, good people, art people, not people to use them for money. So I like to send people, like, I don't like con artist people to where I'm taking certain people because they don't belong in certain areas. Like, for instance, if someone's blind, I'm not going to have someone it's, and someone that is an alcoholic and that has temper, I'm not going to bring them around each other. Like, it just doesn't work out that way. It's not fair. You have to have a common ground with one of these two, and sometimes it doesn't happen. So therefore, I can't, my time is limited with both of those people. I want my kids. So people get mad, like, you don't stay around, you don't stay around. Well, I can't, I want my kids. Well, then you obviously weren't a good parent if you don't have your kids with you. I'm like, it doesn't work that way. I don't want to be here, I want to be dead. And they're like, well, talk to God, you're lost. I'm lost because I don't have my kids. And they're like, well, you need to find Jesus, you need to go to church. I'm like, but, like, I don't understand. So I don't want to be in more of those conversations in church. I'm having these conversations in church. These people of God. My son, he sings a song, a girl walks into a bar and he replaces the girl into a cow walks into a bar. And I remember going into a bar and it was karaoke night and I'm just like, oh my god, I feel like a cow. Because of cowbells and stuff. So I miss my calling. Megaphones, like bells, whistle. I have this whistle I got, a blue one. Alright, my bells. Okay, boys, I'm gonna go walk around a little bit. See what I could do. Love you, boys.